Thank you, Phoebe. That will be all. Thank you, Alison. You can play 10 Little Indians when Reg comes on again.
Okay.
7:08 now.
Don't you love her madly? Don't you love her madly?
Yes,
Don't you love her madly?
I do. Who am I talking about? Who am I professing love for this time? One of the many wonderful women in my life, ladies and gentlemen. It's the bag lady.
Good morning, Dougie.
She's out there. Good morning, my sweet. Would you like a cup of tea? We're just taking a cup of tea.
I'd love one.
How do you have it?
Oh, white with one.
White with one, just one.
Mm-hmm.
You know I have white and 3.
Oh, not sweet enough.
Oh, I'm a trainee diabetic. In fact, you know,
Okay.
I got up last night and I must have gone to the loo 14 times.
Oh.
I think it might be starting. But you don't want to hear about my demise.
No.
You don't want to hear about the collapse of my digestive tract and my prostate problems, do you?
No.
You want to talk about Ampol, proudly Australian.
Absolutely.
Well, tell us.
Well, we've got the hotties of the Ampol self-serve on the Great Western Highway, Westmead. Okay, the first drivers to pull in and start pumping get a free 105 litres of fuel, thanks to Ampol.
And, of course, most importantly, meet you, my darling.
Oh, Dougie.
What a wonderful privilege for them. While we're doing the Ampol Rock and Riches thing, I should mention the artiste of the day.
Yes.
Can you guess?
No.
It's U2.
Woof.
I'm only supposed to mention this once, but I'm about to say it again. It's so important for folks, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Because if they're the first caller through on 365-8000 when they hear U2 on the wireless, they win $1,000 cash.
Wow.
All right, so once again, U2, the artist you're listening for, my dears.
Thanks, Dougie.
Thank you, darling.
Bye-bye.
Reggie on the other side of the break, flying to London, the Qantas simulator.
Oh, that should be fun.
That's a much better job than you.
Yeah.
Mind you, what could be more fun at 7:12 on a Tuesday morning than standing around Ampol Westmead?
Absolutely.
Such nice people to do business with.
In the captain's seat, which is on the left, if you're not aware of that, with the 4 stripes and the hat on, we've got Captain Graham Beaumont sitting on his right, acting as the first officer, and he's instructor. Now, I'm sitting behind them. You still there?
Yeah.
We're at the end of runway 07. We're going to take the scenic route over the city via Bondi Beach, over the top of Centrepoint Tower, check out whether the needle is still in place after me being in it yesterday.
Yes?
And then we're on our way to Melbourne. But first...
We're on our way to Melbourne. We're on our way to Melbourne.
Yep.
I'm sorry that has an entirely different meaning at my house. Father's favourite, we call it.
I tell you what, no wonder, that Qantas have got such a good safety record, because the amount of training and the amount of computer graphics and computer stuff that they've got in here to train all the pilots is incredible. Anyway, we're going to do an engineering test on the computer synthesizer warning system.
Yeah.
And when that's finished, we'll be on our way. So should we hit it?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Light slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Think rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't think. Too low.
Don't think I like that one.
Don't think.
Too low flaps.
Oh, I like that one.
Terrain. Glide slope. 100. 50. 30. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
All right, we're about to take off. We're taking off towards the east. Takeoff speed 260 kilometres per hour with 4 Rolls-Royce engines pumping out 58,000 pounds of thrust each, carrying a total of 234 tonnes total weight. We're heading along the runway now. Ben's doing a fine job acting as the skipper. Speed now is probably... What's the speed at the moment?
130 knots.
130 knots an hour. Lift off. We're off the deck. Uncle, it's incredible. It's really like flying, actually. It's quite amazing. You still there?
Yeah, you straight?
Am I straight?
Yeah.
Doesn't it sound like I am?
No, it sounds like you are, but it's not like you to miss an opportunity for a hit like this.
No. It's fantastic. We're how many feet off the deck are we?
We're at 500 feet.
500 feet. Oh, you probably can't hear the engines. We're actually heading over the bay and about to turn left.
So you're seeing all this, You're seeing Sydney below you?
Yeah, Sydney's below me. The graphics, as I've mentioned before, is absolutely incredible. Oh, hang on. We're away. We've actually we're levelling out now. The city's to my left. You can see Centrepoint Tower and the Harbour Bridge. Looks like traffic's flying quite well.
Are these graphics or film that you see?
It's all graphics.
Yeah?
All computer graphics. We're just about to head over the ocean. You can see Bondi off to the left.
Hello, Reg. Everybody wave. And tell me, those noises we heard at the first, they're all warning voices that you're likely to encounter in adverse conditions in the 747-400, are they?
That's right. This is what they go through before they actually do their takeoff. It's all a pre-takeoff checklist that they go through. It's a lot more in-depth than what we actually ran through.
Yeah.
But Ben is actually up here flying the thing. You know, I tell you what, if you looked out from where I am, you really feel like you're flying the thing.
What happens if you actually deliberately stick it into the dirt? What happens if you, like, throttle back and put the stick forward and deliberately crash it? How does it simulate that?
Well, I'm not really sure. I don't think the gents really want to know about the safety record. I don't think they want to talk about that type of thing.
Don't want to do that on the radio in front of 500,000 people.
No, I don't think so.
Is Ben there, mate? Can I talk to him while he's flying?
Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Ben, you want to check the dirt? Uncle.
How's that, mate?
Oh, mate, I can't describe this. This is unreal.
Yeah, so you're flying the thing all right?
Yeah.
Obviously, converting from your commercial background to the simulator is not a huge leap.
Yeah, when you're used to Cessna 172s.
It is a huge leap, okay.
This thing, there's a shark down on Bondi Beach. It's a swimmer.
What, it's got a shark on the graphics, has it?
Yeah, there's a guy swimming in the water at Bondi.
Yeah.
And there's this shark, he's after him. Anyway, we're just coming up, we're going through Sydney Heads now.
That's great.
South Head.
Yeah.
It's just so realistic, the motion of the plane.
Yeah.
Like, we just lost 50 feet, hang on.
Steady, Ben. Hold it steady, son.
Yeah, I got there.
One of the hosties just spilt milk all over Fifi. and the party's licking it off. Ben, so that's been a good fix-it for you?
Oh, well,
Reggie's done the deed?
there's plenty to go yet. We're going down to Melbourne, then we're going to London and...
Yeah, I know, but we have other commitments. Listen, we might catch up with you in Bahrain.
All right, then.
I'll meet you in Bahrain for a drink.
See you then.
Cheers, Ben.
Bye.
7:20, it sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully we got some of that across on the wireless. Red Hot Chili Peppers! At Triple M.
His pulpit of love to spread around more of the rock of the 90s, Triple M.
Hi, swingers. Just a reminder, it is an offence to lean out of the windows or doors whilst this program is in progress. We'll let you know when it is. Meantime, keep holy within the program. Hey, not that holy. That's a downer. How depressing. Thank you.
Hell yes! Used to be the next to be with you. I love those Swedish rock and roll songs. Yes, it's 21 minutes to 8. This is Triple M, and what an exciting morning we have this morning. Franco Vincenzo Movizio is about to be unwrapped and inflated by Fifi de Mo, exotic dancer and radio producer extraordinaire, who's standing in for Partially Parslow this morning. And moreover, when she has... Well, thank you so much, darling. That's coming along nicely. When she has pumped him up and we get a great big matey, Franco, Fifi is going to play on the Miracle keyboard. If it's a good keyboard, it's a miracle. Plugged into our Porro computer from our very good friends at Porro. She is going to play for you some Italian music live.
Oh, very impressive, Mullows. Very impressive.
She's only been on the Miracle keyboard, the Learn to Play Piano keyboard system now for a day, and already she's mastering it. Frank, I'm sure you'll be impressed. Maestro? Frank, don't interfere.
Just play it. Hello. Sorry, okay, I'll leave it alone.
Ave Maria, lovely, yes. How appropriate. Frank, away you go. You know this tune.
Beautiful change in pace. Thanks very much, Fifi.
400 simulator, and the boys have obliged. You've got a cabin full of brass there this morning, haven't you?
Brass.
Who are the guys again? We must thank them.
We've got Captain John McMaster, Captain Graham Beaumont, and Frank Purvis, who's the simulator engineer here.
Will you thank them for me, Reggie?
Thank you very much, gents, on behalf of Uncle. They're just nodding. They're much into landing mode. What we're actually doing is we're on approach into Singapore's Changi Airport from about 600 feet off the deck. We have 2 autopilots. This is going to be an autopilot landing, but it doesn't mean that Ben has his arms free. He still has one hand on the gear stick, or on the shift stick as it is, and the other hand I can't see where it is.
Yeah, but we have an idea. He's pretty excited about this, I know.
Yeah, we got a pretty good idea. We know what these guys are like, don't we?
Yes.
Yes, we do. And we're on approach now. Approach speed's approximately 220 k's an hour. It's 19:30 hours in Singapore, which is right on time for Qantas aircraft.
Oh, God, suck up.
Here we go.
You're looking for your old job back.
No, I'm not actually, and if I don't say that, they're going to throw me out the side. So we're on approach now. The freeway into Changi's looking fantastic. We've got the buildings on. Oh, there's a bit of a worry on. No, we're fine again.
What was that?
The control. The autopilot just disconnected for a second there.
Manual landing,
So we're back into a manual landing mode now. We're in approach to Changi's International Airport. We're 400 feet off the deck, 140 knots approach speed. I can see the freeway on to the right. That's fine. It's a full moon and a lovely night in Singapore. We've got 300 feet going through 300 feet at the moment. Airspeed now 140 k's. 100 as you just heard. We're getting closer. That was and we're just about on the deck now. Full reverse. No. They got both hands on the landing gear. Down. We're on the deck in Changi Airport.
What a great buzz, Reggie.
Sensational, Doug. I hope I described it as best as I can, but it's a very visual thing, as you can well imagine, but the simulator is absolutely sensational.
You did remarkably well. I just wish you were that good on the radio. Maybe you missed your calling. Maybe you should have been flying for Air India.
Oh, my God.
Oh, golly gosh, I think I would be requiring permission to be landing. Matey, I hope Ben's happy. He said he was earlier, and this would be just another part of his rush. We did ask the Qantas crew if they would crash the 747-400. I believe it has that potential. In fact, one of their staff, who refused to be named, phoned us to tell us that they had a little party one night and flew it under the bridge and put it into the drink just near Darling Harbour.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. I know what these guys are like. But
I know the Qantas boys are so proud of their safety record that they wouldn't allow that to happen on the air, and I respect that.
That's right. They don't want to do that. They just wanted to have a nice, safe landing in Singapore.
That's great fun, Reggie.
Okay.
Thanks again, mate. And ask the boys if one day the Reverend Doctor mightn't be able to come down and have a play as well.
Oh, mate, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to accommodate you.
Too kind. Thanks again, mate. That's great.
Okay.
Great stuff. I'm looking forward now to moving on to the next phase of Red Till Fix It, where you'll be artificially inseminating a cow. An accident reported Tarrant Point Road and Parawina Road, Tarrant Point. It's affecting northbound traffic. We're back into the stereo with the commitments. Mustang Sally. Remember, U2 is the artist you're listening for in our Ampol Rock and Riches promotion.
Mustang Sally.
Now, normally, of course, after I chat to you, I go to the ad break. On this occasion, I went to a record.
Yeah, most unusual.
This is a multiple choice question. Did I go to the record instead of the ad break? A, because I thought what we did was so amusing it needed to be hit, clobbered, smash-a-rood with a really punchy record, or B, I hit the wrong tit.
B.
Correct. You're well on your way to that beautiful lounge suite. We'll take the surf report after the break. Now, Doug, it's the one on the left. Better late than never, I think, is the platitude we'll use on this occasion. Hello, John Boy.
Good morning.
Been an expensive call from Threadbow. Been here for about 20 minutes waiting for a chance to spruik.
Okay, I'll better get into it.
I hope the news is good after all that.
Well, it's not bad. On Sydney's Rock the 90s, Triple M.
Thank you so much. 5 to 7 into JJ Cale, charging headlong towards the news. Talk to you too, matey.
Over there.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Shouldn't take long. 2 minutes to 7 is the time, especially in this weather. Alison Drower has a comprehensive check of world news and Sydney weather after this break which will commence with an anti-ad, not just an anti-ad, but a classic anti-ad requested by Dave King, who's a sales rep for Uniden. Actually, there's a PS on this letter. How's your Uniden phone going? And the news, Dave, sadly, is it's not going at all. The little lead has snapped, and people can hear you, but you can't hear them. It's very disconcerting. Mind you, if you just keep talking and talking and talking, you know, you'll achieve something.
You should give it to Fee's mum.
She would love it. Oh, I'm already in trouble there, and you've now made it worse, Party. It doesn't matter if she hates you. You don't have to go to family birthdays. Dear Doug, says Dave King, sales rep from Uniden, it's sap to hear you're leaving.
Oh.
I've been a loyal listener to your show for many years and have enjoyed your sick and tasteless sense of humour. You always seem to bring out the worst in ads. That's why I request that you play for me the anti-ad. Today is not the day to miss the financial review. Hang loose. Hope to hear from you soon.
Robert Pinkerton, investment analyst, Chase Manhattan Bank.
We had a bit of a send-off for one of the partners last night. Huge Chinese banquet, heaps of piss. Oh, luckily my wife remembered to spread the Fin review on the new white carpet next to the bed. Oh, that sarde beef could leave a really nasty stain.
Today's not the day to miss the financial review.
Oh, damn, I've missed the financial review.
As the Reverend Dr. Doug settles his butt into the rectory of the House of M's for more Rock of the 90s.
Movie right there on my TV, the 6:30 news. Or the 6 o'clock news, as it is these days. It seems to be the popular philosophy, the news philosophy, except at Channel 10.
Yep.
They get their news on first, before any other TV network, and before anybody gets home to see it. Yeah, work that one out, ladies and gentlemen. Are you there, Mel?
Good morning, Dougie.
Yeah, it's the mellifluous voice of Melissa, the bag lady out in the Triple M hotties, doing it for Ampol, not mobile. Johnny said, I'm John now, and I reckon the John is the way to go. So they went to the John, and God knows what they did in there. Ampol, Rock and Riches, John Mellencamp, the artiste you're listening for today, and we have other goodies courtesy of Ampol as well, don't we, Melissa?
That's right, we're at the...
Yes, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Caramel the cow is apparently infertile. And Rajendra Desai, Drink My Own Urine Prasad, the black piston of Bronte, the nabob of the beaches, is going to do a little All Creatures Great and Small on her after these messages. It should be really gross. If you have small children, I'd whip across to the AM band right now. Pregnate Caramel the dairy cow, and Reggie tells me we can't do that now.
That's correct. Apparently there's been some problem with young Caramel coming into season. So what our plan is today is to...
She's having trouble with her cycle, is she?
She's not cycling very well, that's right.
A cow on a cycle.
A cow on a cycle.
No wonder she's not cycling well. Extremely difficult for an animal.
I'm sure it would be.
With 4 legs to cycle. So you're going to examine her to find out why?
Certainly not. I'm going to get Reg to do that.
Oh, yes, of course. Why would you do it? A filthy job like that. I've seen many episodes of All Creatures Great and Small. I think it'd be much better to get Reg to do it. And, of course, given his dusky toning, he probably doesn't have to wear gloves either.
Well, I did suggest that to him, but he didn't seem keen on the idea.
Just hose him down after, you know. So what you go in post-rectally, do you?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. My part really will be just to instruct Reg in the finer art of rectal examination. Not that I think he needs a lot of help, but I'd just like to make sure that he gets it right.
Jim, might I suggest that we leave this till a little later, because I think people have probably already reached their threshold of gross for this half hour. We might do it at a quarter to 8. That'll give you time to scrub up and slip on the long rubber glove. Do you use very long rubber gloves?
The longest I can get.
They're like evening rubber gloves, are they?
Yes, they are.
Reg might still have some left over from his trip to the bondage dungeon just the other night. Ask him. You might save a fortune on little bits.
Oh, well, I'll check with him about that.
Well, we look forward to talking to you and to Reg and to Caramel and listening to the goat as well. Thank you. Right on cue. About 20, 25 minutes from now.
I'm looking forward to it, Doug. I'm not.
Okay, Jim. All right, Jim. Shall we say quarter to 8?
Quarter to 8 sounds fine.
Fine. Thank you so much, and goodbye.
I'll hand you back to Reg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jim seems very nice.
I'll be making noise like that soon.
I don't know what you were doing to that goat while I was talking to Jim. Are you a mason? $7.20. That'll get back. He's as classy as we promised. The answer is in the music. We play classical music in the background to let you know that this finely crafted product is, in fact, a finely crafted product. After all, would Brahms or Vivaldi or Mozart lie? If we were selling something young and groovy, we would play young and groovy music. And this signifies pizza. Thank you.
In tune with Mulray.
An accident, Queen and Moncur Streets, Wallara. The ambulance called to that one. That's Sanaco, Queen and Moncur Streets in Wallara. Probably a couple of Porsches. 7:25. This is Triple M. My name. My baby. That's Chisels from back in 1980 with Marcy out the front. Marcy, Marcy, Marcy,
Marcy.
You always do that one too many, don't you, Party?
Oh, dear.
Maybe in your next life, in Phase 2, Party Parslow Phase 2, the new crew with Party Parslow, you'll get that right. Maybe they'll be smart enough to stop doing it. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Cole Chisel with Crowded House. Before that, The Weather With You. Always take The Weather With You. It's 7:29 and shortly, Big Al, the DJ's pal. Old Pillowhead will come in and work her way through world news and a comprehensive check of Sydney's weather, which is, in a word, bleh. Today, we're taking faxes. Our fax number 3691626. We have Reg Fix It happening through until the end of the Doug Mulray Show. And, of course, we're looking for bits and pieces you'd like replayed from the last 11 years of this silly program. On the tape machine at the moment is a tape of my last farewell program in 1986. And there's some stuff on that we might get out for you in the next couple of weeks, too. Gee, I was really sincere when I was going last time. It's amazing I came back. I wouldn't have, you know, except for my love for the business, for this radio station, and certain very ugly threats by the Taxation Commission. From the hit year of 1988, Maxi Priest, a cleric from a large yacht who can sing like a bird. Wild World, oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. The old Cat Stevens song. Actually, he's not Cat Stevens now, he's Muammar Gaddafi.
Yusuf Islam.
Ah, I was almost right. It's 20 minutes to 8 and it's time to check sporting news from around the place. The man who does that for us is Franco Vincenzo Mavizio. He's wrapped in a small brown paper package. Party Parslow, the big Irish buffhead keeper of the sacred Parslow family potato, is unwrapping him even as I speak, giving him a little pump with the old Yabby pump, and getting him inflated, erect.
Oh, matey!
And
Morning, Mullows.
You'll be pleased to see that we have a sporting celebrity with us.
We have a world champion in the studio.
One of Australia's
Good Lord.
rugby union elite, Simon Pointer. Get around there to Frank's
around this
mic,
microphone,
son, and
There
we'll
you go,
get you
matey.
to give us a qualified tip on the outcome of
there,
the
buddy.
test, the second test against Scotland from Ballymore on Sunday. I mean, Frank will probably say, Australia, put your house on it. What do you say?
Well, we've got those dreaded All Blacks arriving in 2 weeks' time, so we've got to wind it up another couple of cogs.
We hate them almost as much as Today FM. Mate, thanks for coming in. And thanks for the jersey.
Guernsey there, yeah.
Isn't it? Do you say Guernsey? You said Guernsey.
Yeah,
I said Jersey. Let's call the whole thing off, all right? What do you say, 2 weeks from now?
Yes.
Frank, did you see it's a 46-incher?
Yes. He doesn't look 46, does he?
Oh, yes.
Not at all.
He's a beast of a man. Look at Alison. She's in there drooling in the news booth. Old Pillowhead has gone all gooey. 46 inch. I'll have to wear my pads. Not my shoulder
ones?
pads, just the incontinence pads because of the excitement. Frank, would you like to get seriously into the rest of the sport now that we've provided a ghastly contrast for you to overcome?
No problemo, Mullows. In fact,
Duggies.
Duggies.
Team Porter.
Yes, the commentary's good fun, but it could never be as satisfying as being out there.
Oof.
Once at all.
Yes, I know. I'm the same with voyeurism.
Now, there'll be plenty of those available. There's a warm-up match between New South Wales Police and Great Britain Police. They're actually here at the moment, the Great Britain Police doing a bit of a tour.
What a pity the crowd doesn't get to barrack for anybody.
That's the warm-up game, and in half-time, the half we have time for Mullows. Talk to you same time tomorrow.
Thank you, Frank. Just before I deflate you, I must once again thank Porto for coming in for the jersey, the historic jersey, and ask him, are you going to South Africa, mate? Are you available for selection for South Africa?
Always available, Dougie, but depends on the selectors.
I see. I think they should look to their laurels and choose the greatest forward in the history of Australian rugby union. Well, I had to say that. Liz wants a jersey too. It's 7:45 now.
Thanks to Ann Paul, proudly Australian, rock and riches on Triple M.
Oh, thanks to our ball. Proudly on the gristle. I'm sorry, proudly Australian. It's $1,000 time. Let's take a call. Hello, Triple M. Good morning, the House of M's, Designer Radio, Le Plus Elegant du Monde. Do we have someone there?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, your name, sir?
Simon.
Simon. What did you want to say, Simon?
Oh, yes, I'd like to say that I like John Cook and Mellencamp a lot.
And you recognize him as the artiste?
Sure is.
The Rock and Riches artiste, the Ampol Rock and Riches artiste?
Yes.
Oh, Simon, this is your lucky day. Oh, my God, be still, my pounding parts. $1,000 is coming your way for making a simple phone call and tuning in at 7:15 this morning, Simon, you clever dick.
Yeah, little ripper.
I guess, like everybody else in the world, you have a use or two for $1,000.
I sure do.
What will you put it towards, do you think?
I'm going to put it towards a cruise.
A cruise?
Yes.
You're going cruising, are you? Are we talking Oxford Street or are we talking the South Pacific?
We're talking the South Pacific.
Are you going to take somebody with you, Simon?
Yes, I'm taking a mate.
Darling? Oh, a mate?
Yeah.
A female mate?
No, I'm my old mate.
I see, Simon. Well, I'd rather not dwell on that. Possibly we should have had this go off in Mr. Cranny's program. I don't know. 10 minutes to 8 is the time. Simon, stand by and Fifi will take your details, okay?
Okay.
What's your mate's name? Terry?
No, it's Andrew.
Simon and Andrew. And do you know at this stage which ocean liner you'll be cruising on?
On the Fair Star.
On the Fair Star. And do you know when you'll be going, Simon?
On August the 25th.
August the 25th on the Fair Star, Simon and... Andrew. Keep an eye out for him, ladies and gentlemen.
There are no certainties in life.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please make him welcome the James Herriot of Triple M, Rajendra Desai, Drink My Own Urine Prasad at 8 minutes to 8. Is Caramel ready for your attention, Reg?
She is, and Sue Moses has just arrived as well.
Did she fly in?
Yeah, she's just flown in, landed in the paddock.
Yes, she wanted to see you with your hand up a cow's clacker, basically.
Probably, well, no, I won't say that. We're here at the ag plot at Girraween High School. Jim, could you just lift the tail for me, please? Jim is just now lifting the tail, the big hairy... Oh, my God.
Now, which hand are you holding the phone with, Reg? It's not going to go all blurry, this signal, is it?
No, I've got holding it with the left hand. I'm going to pass it to Tracy in a minute, and she's going to hold it. Or Debbie. Is it Debbie? Sorry, Debbie.
You've got a bunch of young... Oh, these are the girls that wrote to us.
Yeah, and we've got a whole bunch of school kids here. Say hello to Uncle Doug. I think the goats sound better. Now, liquid paraffin getting poured over my right hand now. I've got gloves. That goes all over that side, does it? I've got gloves right up to above my elbow.
Do you know what you're feeling for, Reg?
Yes, I'm feeling for some ovaries.
Oh, good.
And the object of the...
Another Saturday night.
The object of this is to put my hand in the cow's...
Yes. Yes.
Rectum, right? Insert the hand in the rectum.
Yes.
Make sure I find the right hole, of course. And to feel around for the ovaries. So here I am now, right at the entrance.
I do apologise to anybody having breakfast at the moment, especially those people having Cocoa Pop.
Now, just hold it steady, please.
Yes.
What I've also got to do is I've got to... If there's any... Is it fecal?
No. Fecal.
So for any fecal matter...
Yes.
Cup the hand. I've got the hand cupped like a little duck.
Yes.
You know, a little quack. Yeah, and...
You're doing this, of course, with considerable veterinary advice for those people concerned about animals.
Got my hand just past the thumb now. She's actually quite enjoying this, I think.
Yes.
And, oh, man, it's very warm in here. Very, very, very warm. You know, on a cold morning like this morning, she's pushing something out. Out comes my hand, and, well, wouldn't you know it? There it is. I'll just get rid of that. I won't have to explain what I'm getting rid of, but there's handfuls of it. Now, we'll just go back in there again. And see, what they do is they push back on your hand.
They do. That's why New Zealanders have sheep on the edge of cliffs.
So it's true that they do push back. So I've just got the hand in again up to the thumb. I'm just moving it in. Or up to the wrist. It actually gets sucked in. It's sucking my hand in. And it feels quite unusual, you know, very, very warm. So I'm feeling around for the ovaries. All right, out we come again.
It's not unusual to do a rectal examination on any bovine quadruped.
And now I'm just about to throw up because I've had enough. Yuck.
Okay, so what did you discover? You discovered that you weren't cut out to be a vet. Thank you so much. I'm out of here before the whole thing grinds to a halt and the tribunal closes me down just 10 days before I was going to run away anyway.
Stand up, little girl.
Fifi.
Broken heart.
Mr. Big, to be with you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned to the Marvin Schwartz Show here at Triple M.
And Dr. Doug slips on his cardinal cardigan, or perhaps his vestibule vest, or even a little bit of plastic on the Rock of the 90s Triple M.
Always a little bit of plastic. Oh, plastic people. Oh, baby, you're such a drag. Frank Zappa. Do you remember Frank Zappa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You must have been listening to Triple M. Sue lied. If she saw the children eating porridge, she lied. They don't eat porridge, they throw it at Liz. Unless you throw your porridge to the animals. 11 minutes past 8. I think that's a new low, and frankly, I dissociate myself from it entirely. What's this, a fax just sent in?
Yes.
Oh, dear. I see, and that's Reg there, and that's you in the cow suit. Is it party?
Yes, apparently.
Good. Such a classy little audience. On the other side of this break, ladies and gentlemen, a sensational old tune by request.
For me and the Mulray bunch about to do it for your soggy Friday morning. Have a nice one, though, and be good.
The Reverend Dr. Doug's cup full of holy water runneth over this morning on a soggy Rock of the 90s Triple M.
This time when day is dawning,
Now, fashion consultant Regis. Unexpected, but a great joy. 12 minutes to 7. Here's another unexpected phone call. Let's see who this is. Hello?
Good morning.
Oh, it's Reggae. Reggae, the Fog Prince.
The Fog Prince?
You've heard of the Fog Prince. Today you're the Fog Prince. You went out into the fog and missed.
I did.
Injured yourself. Listen, it's really thick here over the harbour, moving into the eastern suburbs, and I know when I drove across the bridge this morning it was fairly thick too. How's it affecting you?
Pretty thick over out to sea as well. Actually on the beach it's not too bad, but you look about 10 yards out to sea and you can't see anything.
So, have you been able to check the surf?
I can check the surf. That was
With your X-ray vision?
That's right.
Super surfer! All right.
Burped and cleared some of the fog.
You burped and cleared the fog. Oh, there go the 18 to 24-year-old women again. Location, location, location. A man had a big operation. They took out his gizzard and
put in a lizard.
Location, location, location.
Location.
7 minutes to 7. Your vocation is surf reporter. Your name is Reggae Ellis. Your employer, Triple M, and your audience awaits.
They do indeed. Okay, this fog seems to have dropped a little bit over the last 2 seconds.
Not. Dang, 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 dang. I don't think this is going to work.
No, not at all.
There we are. We're dueling anyway.
Shall I jump out the window again?
Yeah. Defenestrate immediatement and solve my latest problem. It was an excellent film. There was a scene which I'm sure many people would remember where a certain individual being coerced into a certain activity was asked to squeal like a pig. You getting the picture?
Is this when they were in a cage underwater?
Oh my God. Sorry. When my mama gives me 2 rings, she said it was to make a very strong bond. The first ring represents all the people in the village, and the second ring commemorates the day the reactor in the nuclear power plant exploded. Anyway, 2 rings ain't so bad. My sister got, well, she got so many marriage proposals that we had to come to Australia.
When you want to go home on the phone. After all, you won't find cheap Eastern European nuclear reactors in this country. Well, apart from Lucas Heights, of course.
Hi, that's where I bought the house. Yes, indeed. The fog is clearing, though, my dear.
That's good.
As the fog clears, you'll see there's another liner on the harbour, coming up behind the QE2, the Russian liner, the Russ. She'll berth at number 9, Darling Harbour. I mention this for those of you who have a vantage point, harbour side. 7:06, a mine of information, a harbinger of glad tidings. What else do we have for you this half hour? Brocky, it's his birthday today. We'll have a chat to him in a few moments. We're all touring car oriented today. You must be looking forward to hearing from Peter Brock, Sam. I know how you love racing cars. He's a fun guy. I'll probably put a joke in. Stay with us. We'll give away a car to a lucky member of the audience. We're giving away our third Hyundai Lantra this half hour. And of course, Mike Carlton joins us shortly thanks to the Com Store.
Morning, Dougie. At last we're getting some Australian news over here in the British media, doesn't it?
Well, 7:07. Sounds sober this morning, doesn't it?
What's happened?
Something must be wrong.
Figure well, if I can't go well in the championship, I'm looking good at Bathurst. So,
Mate, early indicators are that the Ford fans have got more to cheer about than they have had for years. Are you concerned about the performance of the Falcon V8?
Yeah, their car, they've done a very, very good job, there's no doubt about that. But we've got a new car on the wings, plus we've done a lot of work on this existing car, and I think this weekend they'll see some fireworks. I think fans will see fireworks at Damaroo. Our car's very much on the pace.
I was concerned about, as a Holden supporter of many years, was that this Corvette motor doesn't seem to be much of an improvement on the Holden motor. I thought the idea was to put in the American donk and generate a few more horses.
Well...
Birthday again, I'm sorry. We're playing Sonia Dada at 7:15. But you can sing along if you like. No, I'm wrong, I lied. You don't treat me no good no more. Yeah, I've got rhythm, I've got music, I've got... If you can't clap in time, don't clap at all. The clap is something that has to be managed. That's what Mother always said. 7:19 is the time. Let's do the dipping thing. We've got a Hyundai to give away. There are a lot of people sweating on this dip, Fifi. Oh, I notice you're sweating on it as well. It's the malfunctioning air conditioning in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the thing we've been doing, the Doug Offensive, we've given away 2 Hyundai Lantras. We have the third and final Hyundai Lantra to give away right now. All the names of the winners mentioned on the wireless are in the barrel, and Fifi is head first in there. I think it's a fabulous sight. She's the inventor of the vegetarian fandance, holds the crispy lettuce leaves over her bosoms and over her buttocks, and selects the winning entry with her her now famous Bucky beaver teeth. There she is. Big round of applause. Doesn't she look great? Not a lot of people would go through this sort of humiliation for a jerk like me, and here it comes from between those Bucky beaver teeth. Oh! Look at that. Well, we know who the winner is. Now the world is about to find out. More importantly, the winner is about to find out. We're going to do the dialing thing on the telephone. Would you help me with this, kids? It's Fifi dials, and it's... Super. All right.
Hello?
Oh, good morning. Yes.
I've been sitting by the phone waiting for you to phone.
Well, you're an intuitive little possum because I have. Lisa Dancer, Tiny Dancer.
Oh, good.
You got a brand new car, Lisa.
That is wonderful.
When I say you've got a brand new car, Lisa, you don't have to lease it. I'm just using the familiar term of Lisa, you see. Lisa Dancer of West Ryde, you have free gratis and at no cost to yourself, just to clear up any confusion, a brand new Hyundai Elantra 20,000 kilometer warranty. It's fully imported, voted NRMA's car of the year, stereo sound system, 4 tires, wheels, steering wheel, lights, seats, petrol cap, tank, the whole banana, my love. It's yours, and I might tell you that Simon Pinnock from Hyundai will deliver that car to you this morning. Can you stay at home till it arrives?
I can stay here till 9:30. I can just phone up work and tell them I'm not coming in this morning.
Well, matey, I would do that if I were you, and I'm sure they'll understand.
I'm so excited. Thank you, Triple M.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Dad.
It's a pleasure. You're a darling. It sounds like you're the right kind of winner. Where did you appear on the wireless before? I've got it written here. It's Funny Sparks. You were in Funny Sparks shift.
Yes, that's right.
You were spotted during Funny Sparks program.
Yes.
Okay, so did you squeal for him as well?
Yes, I did.
Bitch, women, they're all the same. And in London, Mike Carlton.
Morning, Dougie. How are you? Good?
I'm not. I trust you're inquiring after my health, not my morals.
Oh, no, your professional capacities, actually.
Well, I'm functional. I mean, the show must go on. Rain, hail, sleet, dark of night. Hang on a moment, that's the post office. I have been abusing my body, and I am suffering the dreaded lurgi, but I'm well enough to do the program and to bring to the people of Sydney, the good people of Sydney, expected features, necessary features, like your own appearance. Forget, dear Abby! Forget! Yeah. Never mind, she's dead anyway. Martha Gardner, that's her. Bum! I'm sorry. But, whatever you do, don't forget Andrew Denton. Yes, ring 387-1099. That number again, 387-1099, and ask the man who's redefined the term Andrew to solve your problem and fix up your festering little life. Yes, once again it's time to ask Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. It's Dave for Now Being Here. Tell me, why did the chicken cross the road?
Dear Dave, to get to the West Indies of its own accord.
Andrew, a terribly important global issue. Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes? I'd appreciate your answer on this. Thank you.
Dear somebody, one need only turn to the parable of the zebra in the Bible to answer this question. In the parable, a dead zebra asked God, "Am I white with black stripes or black with white stripes?" And God answered with a voice of thunder, "You are what you are." The zebra, dissatisfied, said to St. Peter that he still didn't know the answer to the question. St. Peter said, "It's obvious. You're white with black stripes." The zebra said, "How in God's name do you know that?" To which St. Peter replied, "Simple. If you were a black zebra with white stripes, he'd have said, 'You is what you is.'" It's an old parable, but it might just work. I'm Andrew Denton, and remember, no matter what your problem, society's to blame.
Ain't you with Mulray?
17 to 8 now. With the spin doctors at Triple M. Little Miss, can't be wrong. She's everywhere. No, spin doctors. And Little Miss, Can't be wrong. 13 minutes to 8 is the time. Here she is, the Doug trafficker, Sue Moses for Telecom Mobile Net.
Morning, Duggo.
Hello, my darling. Quite a few hassles
Well,
on Sydney's
apparently
roads.
the fog was just on the coast and around the eastern suburbs and all the beaches. Nothing out west, which is where the bulk of the traffic is.
In that case, I thought we might have had a few accidents involving Volvos, but no, there you go. Reggie, where are you this morning?
Down at Birkenhead Point, Duggo. You know why there was fog this morning?
Why was there fog this morning?
The water is so cold and the outside temperature is so warm.
Oh.
Now, only moments ago I said Andrew Denton knew everything and you knew nothing, but in fact, you know a great deal, don't you?
Exactly, I do.
You know
Surprising, isn't it?
You know where you've hidden the phone this morning.
I do know, which is on Carey Street. There's a car park at Birkenhead Point down near the water there.
Yeah.
We've hidden the phone, and if you find it, you get $1,000 thanks to Telecom Mobile Net in Dougie's big dark ring.
Doug's huge hoing.
Yes.
Carey Street, did you say?
Yes, C-A-R-Y.
C-A-R-Y. Carey Street at Birkenhead Point, the car park. That's where you need to go, folks. You've got 2 minutes to get there. We'll ring the phone number at the end of this break, and the person who picks up the phone and says, "Hello, Doug, how you doing this morning?" They win the $1,000. A bunch of mobile phones, haven't you, Reggie?
Oh, yeah, Dougie, I have.
You've got the one you talk to me on and the one you hide.
Yep.
And you have a spare just in case.
That's it.
In case you might want to ring your dealer.
One month. And we hate missing out on that.
Your Hyundai dealer.
Exactly. Why do girls take their handbags with them when they're just going to walk around and have a look for phones?
So people like you don't steal them while they're walking around.
That's not
9 minutes to 8, Reg.
Right.
That means that we've given you 2 minutes to attract a crowd. Have you done that?
Yeah, plenty of people down here. We've got the usual, guys in suits on their way to work, and the plumbers and the chippies and...
30, 60 million.
Well, yeah, pretty close to that. So, yeah, about 30, 60 million.
All right, let's do the dialing thing. We'll ring our secret phone and see if we can give away $1,000.
There's even a guy down here with his hose.
Stand by. Yeah. Fifi has locked Reg away for the moment and is dialing the mystery numero. That should do it.
Okay, picture the scene. Millions of dollars worth of sailing ships and yachts and whatever in the water. The phone is ringing very close to where I am. They can hear it, but they're not sure where it is. There's one gentleman running around. He's very close to it. They're all around the car because I've hidden it somewhere near the car. They're under my car. Leave my car alone. Don't terrorize my car. We're close to the water, and it's still ringing, but they can't. All right, one guy's got his hand in behind the tie. Has he got it? Has he found it? No. All right.
Oh. He has got it.
How are you, Dougie?
G'day, who's this?
Jamie.
Davey?
Yes.
Davey or Jamie?
Jamie.
Jamie?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Hello, Jamie from Poultry Parade at Birkenhead Point.
Is he an Aboriginal person?
No.
Hello.
It's Jamie from Birkenhead Point.
Poultry Parade.
Poultry Parade. I take it it's a tiny road. Jamie, you've won $1,000 in Telecom's big ring.
Thank you.
It's Doug's big ring, but sometimes I like to share the credit with the people who make the money available. I think that's fair, don't you?
Yep.
Mate, thanks for hauling your ass out of bed at this hour of the morning.
That's all right. You've been working all morning, man.
What have you been doing, Jamie?
Working. I work in Poultry Parade, the chicken shop.
The chicken shop in Poultry
chicken
Parade,
shop.
of course.
You're the chicken man,
Yeah,
are
I'm
you?
the chicken man.
He's everywhere. Matey, Reggie will organise the bucks for you.
All right, then. Thank you.
You go and wash your hands.
I will. Thank you. See you later.
Okay, bye, mate. Thank you. Reg?
He's organising that chicken and champagne for Sammy's birthday.
Reminds me.
Yes, please. Not again. Matey, going to the stereo and then... just excuse me. Hello, Doug Mulray, Triple M.
Hello, it's Beryl here.
Yeah.
We're making an outfit for your nephew, Royce, to wear at the gay Mardi Gras this weekend.
Yes.
Make sure you make the crochet holes small, or all sorts of bits will hang out and get caught in the revolting door of Ken's Karate Club when he goes to show his new outfit to his friend.
It's awful. Is Royce all right?
Well, yes, but he's still that way.
What way?
You know, that way.
What?
That way.
You're homosexual?
No, infection.
Oh, good. Well,
And you?
you look well, you look rested. You've had a fabulous weekend, obviously.
I have.
Soaked up a few rays, you're
Yes.
delicate pale complexion has that rosy tinge this morning, and I think that's for the best. The last weekend of summer, probably the best weekend of summer. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, definitely.
I'm sorry, I don't want to commit you to opinion. You have to be objective about everything, but I'm sure it's
Yes.
reasonable to discuss the weather.
Oh, yes.
You'll be voting Labour, will you?
Oh.
I'm sorry, that's I digress. Everybody else, well, yes! A man who never drinks is always well. I'm sick as a pig. This morning we'll hear from Mike Carlton, thanks to the Comp Store, and we'll talk to the son of a legend shortly. For more than a decade, John Doremus and the Passing Parade. Fascinated radio audiences around the world. We'll talk to his son David shortly. It's funny, I thought his son would have been David Doremus. 6:05, 17 degrees, and the Spin Doctors are doing it first up. Little Miss came around. So I'm wrong again. Whip me, beat me, call me Lance. Oh, yeah. I love that song. I'm a bit disappointed with the ending, though. I really get the urge to leap in the air and land on the stage just about the time the drummer, just about the time, no, I mean, not exactly at the moment, but just about the time the drummer goes, and they don't do that. They just into the ether.
I reckon a woman should come on raving and whack him on the head with the rolling pin at the end, like send him home.
For any particular reason, Sam?
Yeah, I just think it'd be nice to sort of tie up with can't be wrong.
You're just thinking of him?